Thank you so much, Sarah. That was really good. I feel like my energy is now in the right place. And
I wonder what would happen if we started all of our podcasts with breathing.
I know, maybe we should.
do
Yeah,
like a
like maybe
different
everything
show.
we do, we should just have Sarah.
Sam
come
might
on
not stay
and
awake,
start
though.
things off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sam would probably fall asleep, especially in those nighttime recordings. But it's worth pointing out that the Up-Level Self-Healing Workbook contains a number of wonderful exercises just like this, and it includes exclusive access to some video tutorials that can kind of guide you along. So it's obviously like, I don't know if I would have been able to do that without a little bit of hand-holding, right? So pretty awesome. So the workbook gives you that as well. So pretty awesome, for sale over there. But again, thank you all for joining. We've got a few new arrivals, some odd-looking folks over here. Thank you for coming. But yeah.
So, all right, we might have to change this music because
Oh yeah.
I might just be like, can we do some more breathing over here? I don't know if you guys are like super dressed for yoga.
Pause it.
Pause the music.
We've chilled out already.
Yeah,
so.
I can't get any chiller, or I'm.
Yeah. It won't fit the rest of the program.
But like I said, you guys are not really like dressed for what I would imagine breathing exercises, yoga.
No, not really.
And you didn't tell me this, but there is a rumor going around that you're wearing a bow tie because you're planning to succeed Phil Runyon as moderator.
That is actually true, and it's so it's partially true. That's why I've got the bow tie on is for that kind of Norman Rockwell-esque practice. But I wouldn't say this is so much a plan of mine so much as it's a burgeoning movement in which I am being drafted.
That explains all the rumors.
And I'm not sure if I can resist the pull or if I should, But I don't know. Do you guys think I could fill those shoes? And when the time comes, I mean, we're not knocking the dude off his horse or anything.
Yeah, can you fill Phil's shoes?
Do you guys think so? I don't know. Audience members, you think? What do you think? Good? Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
He still has a few like. Good
He's
jokes
got
in
good
him,
years
you know?
left. Yeah. I'm not. Yes. What did he make a Bill Cosby joke or something? Or no, Chris Rock. That would have been
No
funny.
Bill Cosby jokes at town meeting.
That would have been pretty funny, actually.
So is Sam like? Is it like is he wearing a bow tie like because he's part of this movement? Is that what you do to like show your support?
No, I just didn't want Sam to feel bad.
Oh.
I didn't want him to get like an insecurity complex or anything like that.
Any more than I already have.
Yeah, exactly. So wanted him to feel included in everything else. So.
But he couldn't succeed Phil Runyon anyway.
No. But would you want to be the town moderator in Temple?
Well, that's a consideration.
You would have to. I think you need to talk to him.
Yeah, more.
You might have to get permission from the bell tip.
The bell tips.
Yeah.
Yes, I may.
Yeah,
Indeed.
if you in order to do something like that, but
Probably.
yeah.
Only 50% present right now.
Yeah. So you can lobby. You can start working on that. But yeah. Now I did do part of the other part of the reason for this bow tie and this outfit is that, having never done like a live lounge comedy show on a river terrace at a night market before, you had to do a little bit of research to figure out what kind of thing you're supposed to do. So I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, research into like the Rat Pack, Frank Sinatra and those Vegas shows and things like that. And one of the things that I realized, and I did just want to pat myself and Sam on the back for this here, is that the thing about the Rat Pack is that they didn't have any women in it, And we have brought Zoe on stage here, and I just want to say that, Sam, well done.
It was my idea.
We have done justice here today, and we are breaking ceilings of all kinds.
After I hole punched all your papers.
Yeah, well, I mean,
The
you
binders
did
for
you did really good clerical work, and you're a very good helper. So.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I am a good helper, aren't I?
Oh yeah, no, just kidding, everybody. But we have of course done our part to fight patriarchy.
Absolutely.
Halfway there. We need another woman for
Halfway
true
there.
equality.
Yeah. So there's representation. It's just less. Yeah. We're getting there. This is how progress happens, everyone. It's over time.
Well, thanks, guys.
We'll dilute your influence in this organization by adding another woman later on. But all right, now I don't want to pat ourselves on the back too much for this, though. Really, or people are going to get the idea that I'm not humble, But but one obvious point I'd like to raise, like if for no other reason than to like ward off the inevitable criticism, is that when Sinatra and Gang did a show like this, it was mostly musical. And, while we do have a phenomenal new band for you guys later on, Hovercraft, our portion of the program doesn't actually have any songs in it.
It's probably my fault. I wasn't a good enough helper.
No, don't be so hard on yourself, Zoe.
I mean, like there's things we could have done, had we gone down that route. Like we could have done New York for all of the people who have bought homes here in cash over the last couple of years, from people who can no longer afford it.
We could have done Running Up That Hill.
I actually thought about doing that song, but because it's so hot right now, except for the fact that it's terrible.
You know that one, Sam?
I don't. No.
Have you managed to escape that one?
I have, it seems. Yeah, I don't really listen to the radio, so.
So you don't even know that song?
I don't actually know the song at all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know it before.
Is it Stranger Things? Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Yeah.
I actually knew that song before because my mom really likes Kate Bush.
Oh, interesting.
So this is like a second time around.
So we could have done it, though. We could have done it.
So I have heard about the song, but I haven't
Yeah.
actually heard the song.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We should have done that just for Sam's sake, just to bring him up to date.
Yeah, if he needs to be, because by the time we did that, it would really be probably forgotten in the cultural memory, knowing how these things kind of flow across, at this point. So we shouldn't go too far into the program without mentioning that we are, actually this is a benefit, raising money for the Peterborough Expansionism Endowment, which seeks to raise awareness and build a permanent endowment dedicated to the study of expanding Peterborough's borders by annexing and welcoming neighboring towns.
Another growing movement. Many of the same people who I think want you to succeed, Runyon, are probably part of this.
Yeah,
movement.
it's not my movement,
No,
but
of
we
course not.
have some shared ties to the folks who advocate for this sort of thing. And I think just as a general matter of like philosophy and policy, that they have a right to express this viewpoint, and to get it out there.
Like our friend Angelo wrote a piece for us, right?
Yes, we did. We had a couple of columns. That's something that people should know too, is that we published viewpoint columns on gomadadnock.com periodically. We're always looking for new writers and new viewpoints, and that was why Angelo contacted us. Was to advance this, what at one point in time might have been unheard of or controversial, but this is 2022 and all bets are off. There's no rules really dictating what we can and cannot explore. So all of these things are on the table.
2022, no rules.
I would say so. That's generally been my position, even though some people don't like that at the pond. But no, actually, we're just kidding though. We're not really raising money for these people, although they do have a very important viewpoint. But this was just our way to point out, though, that we do have many titles for sale. In addition to what we do on GOMO Tonight and Go Monadnock with our local interest stuff, we have a whole creative side.
We do. Monadnock Underground just finished publishing its online spring season that crept pretty far into summer, but we call it the spring season. So we do 2 online seasons a year. We'll be opening again for submissions if you're a writer. We always are looking for new folks when submissions open. And we also have our many books. They're like, we need more than one table when our next title
We,
comes
we,
out.
we are. We're about to overflow, and
I don't know if
you
we're
know.
ready to announce that new title, or if we're going to hold that.
Yeah, we'll hold that.
All
We'll
right.
hold that until after our first sketch, which I don't know where we're at on time, but I think it.
It's time for our first
It is.
sketch.
So it's
This is
so
what time it is.
So it's time for our first sketch, and we'll bring our actors up here in a minute. But you know, reenacting Facebook posts. Now, these are the stories of our times. You know, the cultural discourse primarily in this community is held not in the pages of the newspaper, but in the storied annals of the official Peterborough, New Hampshire Facebook page. And we've all been there. We've all had adventures in this realm, and we've all navigated these waters. And we felt that it might be of cultural import to present this to you live on stage as a bit of a mirror, you know, to hold up to the community so that we can see what we really are. So we'll give us a moment just to kind of configure ourselves. We're going to have our lovely actors come up on stage, and we'll get this done.